Greetings viewers, I'm back again, finally. Here we have another intro, and a profile 100 of Smithfield Road, level crossing in Lincolnshire. Keep crossing clear sign, straight lights. SPX Road Systems 17148, that was the 14th of August 2017. Barrier, LED lights. There used to be halogens on that barrier. On both of them, to be fair. Warning, do not trespass, 20,000. Pedestal. Right. Time's 15:04. So there's still a little bit of time before our first train. God, is that Moortown over there? In the very far distance. And yeah, you can see North Kelsey. And there's a rubber and wooden crossing plant here, with wooden anti-trespass guide. Slightly slippery and mossy, but oh well. Smithfield Road L/C. Grimsby Road. Grimsby Road is the other side of the crossroads. God's sake. Keep crossing clear, another train coming up like to show. LEDs. Smithfield Road, AHB, level crossing. Good reference. Tango Foxtrot 073014. Oops. Press to call Holton-Lee Moor, signal box, railway norm closed, Saturday 2200 to 2400, Saturday midnight to 10 again. At such times only you may cross if there's a ringing tone and no reply after 2 minutes. We're a little bit remote out here, aren't we? Lighting, keep crossing clear, lights. SPX Systems 17150. I'm going to guess that the 15th of the 2017. I'll have to do some research on that. Barrier LED lights now. 2017 they had. In 2015 definitely. But before this year they definitely had halogen lights on the barriers. Rubber crossing plant and wooden anti-trespass guide. That's North Kelsey. I'm not actually sure if you can see Moortown. It's supposed to be a mile away, according to Steve DD1, as we'll come to that later. But I can see something on the track in the far distance. I think that might be Moortown, don't know. As there's a curve in the track, so we'll not be able to see our train, so I'd better get on with it, mustn't I? X40. Smithfield Road LC, Grimsby Road. Phone, keep crossing clear, another train coming, lights. I might quickly have a look inside this box as well. Smithfield Road AHB, good reference, Tango Alpha 073014, mileage 18 miles 25 trains, press call Holton-Lee Moor, railway normally closed those times, such times only, you may cross there's a ringtone, no reply after 2 minutes. Okay, this crossing is on the Newark North Gate to Grimsby Town line, and that way is towards Newark North Gate, and Lincoln Central, and also Market Raisin, Smithfield Road. While that way is towards North Kelsey, Howsham, which is the last one before Barnetby, and indeed Barnetby, and Grimsby Town, Grimsby Docks, and Cleethorpes. Okay, I think we're pretty much covered. You know what? I might get the first closure before. Also, just to note, there's a freight train, but I am not relying on it. I do not know what time it's going to come. It says 15:38 at Howsham, but freights always catch up, so I'm really not sure. Okay, moving on. Okay, we're moving on to the second part of the Profile 100. We have literally just caught our closure, by the way. I could see it in the distance, seconds after the amber light. I saw it go over North Kelsey as well. Bonus. Okay, so you know that our part 2 is about... It's going to be about the information. So, let's get started, shall we? Okay. We're going to start with some facts from the ABC Railway Guide. Let's get started. Crossing data. Name, Smithfield Road. Crossing type, public highway. Automated half barriers. Location, North Kelsey, CP. Postcode, Lima November 7, 6, Hotel, Golf. Lol. Route, London North East. ELR, Engineers Line Reference, November Oscar Bravo 3. Distance, 18 miles and 25 chains, as we could see in the phone box here. Individual risk rating, F, moderate. Collective risk rating, 6, moderate. Last assessment was March 2015, next assessment due May 2018. Types of trains, passenger and freight. Line speed 75 miles an hour, which is the same everywhere. Trains per day, 41. Which is different to some of the others on this line, which is odd. Usage, 189 vehicles. Infrequent pedestrian use. I'm technically a pedestrian. Misuse history, 0 incidents in year prior to assessment date, which was March 2015. 0 incidents since. Near miss history, 0 incidents in year prior to assessment date, March 2015, 0 incidents since. Accident history, 0 incidents. We don't need to repeat all that. Key risk factors, deliberate misuse or user error, sun glare. Current protection arrangements, half barrier equipment, road traffic light signals, an audible alarm, and signage. Notes. Individual risk rating is the risk to individual users of the crossing. It is presented with a single letter, with A being the highest risk, and M being the lowest risk. Collective risk rating is the overall risk of any incident involving any person or vehicle on the crossing, including train staff and passengers, as well as users of the crossing. It is presented as a number, with 1 being the highest risk, and 13 being the lowest risk. This is the most important rating factor when prioritising safety measures at level crossings. Okay then, now we're going to bring in some facts from Steve DD1. Alright then. Starting somewhere in it. This is a mile north of Moortown level crossing, which is down there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can see something down there, but I don't know if it's Moortown. And just a quarter of a mile south from North Kelsey LC, which was filmed in 2014. At least 4 trips have been needed to film this very quiet line. In 1984, the British Railways Bill was put before Parliament, containing a clause to close this crossing and Halton Gatehouse at night. Standard crossing gates meant that either the road or the tracks were always closed. BR, British Rail, wanted to be able to run trains at night without having crossing keepers on duty. As automatic half-barrier crossings have been around since 1961, fitting those was the obvious answer, and that happened a few years later. Like Halton Gatehouse, there is very little traffic here, so on average just 1 vehicle a day has to wait for a train. I don't actually think that's quite right though, because while I've been here, I've seen quite a few cars pass. If there's supposedly 189 a day, that's really not much, is it? Oh well, moving on. Some more information I would like to say about this crossing, as with all others. Although you think you've heard these already, there's a couple of things that are pretty strange about this crossing that I want to point out. First of all, Smithfield Road level crossing. It's addressing the fact that this crossing is named after the road, but it's on Grimsby Road. Now, up that way, there's a crossroads, and this is the bottom part of the road. The long horizontal one is obviously the one with North Kelsey on it, and you can see North Kelsey, as I have pointed out far too many times. This is actually the south one. North Kelsey is the north, Grimsby Road, sorry, is the north one. So, that's perhaps implying that they think it's all part of one road, which is understandable. But this is Smithfield Road. On the map it says Smithfield Road, so this is Smithfield Road. Ignore the sign. Pretend it never existed. Okay. Smithfield Road. It's like you put your own road sign on it. Right then. Another thing, which I have already said, but I can't believe I didn't start filming until 2019. But this thing here, these have LED lights on the barriers, but in 2015, when Joe Thorpe came here, right, and SR Trains as well, he was known as Online Frog back then, I've said that too much as well, in previous Profile 100s. Anyway, there were incandescent halogen lights on these barriers here, just like Walesby Gatehouse used to. This was the only other one that used to have pure halogens. I mean, Holton Gatehouse, as Steve mentioned, he mentioned that crossing. It's just up from Holton Moor, if you don't know it. Fade's been there. He caught a Class 56 there. But anyway, that used to have a mix of LEDs and halogens, but they're all LEDs now, as of this one and Walesby Gatehouse. It's like they're trying to get rid of them. Wickenby's the last one I know with halogens. Okay, enough of my waffling now. I think it's time we moved on. Yep, you know what's next. The closure. See you then. Right guys, we're at Smithfield Road level crossing in Lincolnshire with Delta Australia. Okay, time is 15:18 on Saturday the 9th of October 2019, this is for... bear with me, 15:21 to Jungle 41 from Lincoln Central to Grimsby Town. North Kelsey's going down. 153384. That's the 153384 to Grimsby. Up they go. I can see the lights at North Kelsey. Up they go at North Kelsey. Thank you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Right, North Kelsey's about to go down. I've just seen the amber light at North Kelsey. So we should be coming on. Perfect. Right guys, here at Smithfield Road level crossing in Lincolnshire. Okay, time is 15:48 on Saturday the 9th of November 2019, this is for our third, very, very delayed 15:03 628 Whiskey, Doshman Schenker Service and Humber Oil Refinery to Kingsbury Oil Sidings. And I started early because I saw North Kelsey, I saw the amber light down there. We've got 60092. And it comes at 60092 to Kingsbury. And up they go. Clattering away down there. I can see the front and the back of the train, funnily enough. Thanks guys, we'll see you in the next video. Okay then, that's all we have time for. I can still see our freight train. This was a fun honour coming out here today. I'm very happy I came out. And it all turned out fine. Thanks for watching this video. It really appreciates me that you watch my videos. And I'm sure I will make more Profile 100s another time. I'm planning to make one of Bustlingthorpe and maybe Wickenby and Halsham as well. And actually, as I have said before, the reason I started very early was because I actually saw the amber light at North Kelsey. So I knew to start because I knew we were going to come down. This is fun, I'm definitely going to come back here another time. Anyways then guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be.